Welcome everybody to a new episode of Flower Circus Talks. From now on every Friday instead of every day. Today we have a special guest, Maarten Huisman from Sion Orchids. We're going to talk about Phalaenopsis and trends about Phalaenopsis. They've got a great lab, a trend lab over there. Normally there would have been the flower trials. Unfortunately, this year it's a little bit different, of course, but Maarten will show us around anyway and tell us all about Phalaenopsis, Sion, and the upcoming trends. So let's quickly invite Maarten into the live stream. Maarten, welcome.
Hey, John. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good to
How are
see
you?
you. Very good, thank you. And you?
Yeah, fine. It's a little bit warm, but it's okay. Yeah, I can see you're relaxed at the sofa.
Yeah, I'm at the Golden Orchid sofa here in our Sion Trend Lab and ready to give you a tour in Sion.
Yeah. So first of all, can you tell us a little bit more about yourself and about Sion?
Yeah, of course. As you told, my name is Maarten Huisman. Together with my colleague Sonia, we are responsible for the marketing and the communication here in Sion. And we're working with the most beautiful product in the horticulture sector, the Phalaenopsis Orchids. And of course, every day we see them and we love them. We just love them. And we love to share our passion for orchids with you. And for us, the orchids are always different. Of course, a lot of different varieties. Our breeders create the most beautiful varieties. And normally we have, as you told, we have the flower trials this week. Because of the COVID-19, it's not possible. So we organized on appointment open days for our customers, so they can come by on an appointment. And for our foreigner clients, we have the digital tours. And so during the presentation with you is the perfect opportunity to show our company to the rest of the world.
Yeah, and share your love for the Phalaenopsis, of course, with the rest of the world. So if you have any questions for Maarten, don't be afraid, just ask them. Maarten, can you tell us a bit more? I mean, it's a beautiful product, but it takes a very long time from breeding until finally the introduction into the market.
Yeah, that's true. It takes over 10 years. But in first, I'd like to tell something more about Sion, about the company, so people who don't know Sion company. The CEO, my boss, Eric Moore, started in the early 90s with growing Phalaenopsis orchids. And since 2008, we are a supplier. So from a grower, we started to be a supplier. And yearly we sell 30 million small plants, so the young plants. Yeah, we sell them all over the world. Our clients go from the Netherlands to Australia to wherever you want. And of course it's a pity because of the COVID-19 they can't come. Normally the whole world is coming this week to our company in the Leer, so we are really proud to receive those guests over here. And but also we sell flowering plants, and we sell small 1 million flowering plants a year, and they stay in Europe mostly, and the rest goes by airplane or by ship all over the world.
Yeah, actually, talking about the flower trials, you're famous for your flower dinner.
Yeah. You were a guest as well, the years before, and we started the flower dinner in 2015. So this edition should be the anniversary, but we do it next time. The flower dinner, we're a little bit famous about it. We started 2015, and we want to. One of our missions is to connect, create, and connect. We always want to connect our customers, the growers of orchids. We want to connect them to other growers and to suppliers and to consumers and to florists and to stylists, because everybody has his own ideas, has his own passion, and yeah, you have
Yeah.
to learn from each other. So this is what we do during the flower trials, during the flower dinner. Maybe later on you can show them a small video. You can,
Yeah.
our viewers show them the video because it's an event. We started when we started it started small, and now people are calling us because they want to join.
Yeah.
They want to join the flower dinner, and of course we want to. There are over 100 guests. We want
Yeah.
to keep it a little bit small, but it's getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And maybe you can tell how you experience it to enjoy it, to be a guest at our flower dinner. Maybe you can tell the viewers.
I mean, it's great. I mean, you're on a table with the breeders, with the growers, with stylists. So you've got every part of the floral industry. You got together, and the outcomes of the conversations are great. And also after after the first course, we switched places. So again, you talk with new people again, and talk about your ideas and how you look at the market. It's very inspiring, and also the whole setting it's great. I mean, I can understand that people call you and ask if they can join the flower dinner. Yeah, for me it's traditional, the opening of the flower trials.
Yeah. We started it as an opening, as a special event. Normally the flower trials will start on the Tuesday. We always start in the Monday evening. So spread the word of how nice the orchids are, how nice the presentation is, and we want to inspire the whole horticultural sector.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we have hello from Willy Armelini. Willy, thank you for watching again. I know you. Willy even sent me an email. Why aren't there any daily talks anymore? So hopefully he will settle with only the Fridays. It's great to have the dinner, and also just for many years I worked in the Westland where you are based, and you always had the great advertisement or the pictures on the wall of the building. I think everybody knows it when they get into the Lier, close to the roundabout. They see it, and actually. When COVID-19 struck, you changed the pictures as well.
Yeah, that's true. We are on Let Hope Bloom. It was a campaign of the Dutch Flower Council, and they started the campaign Let Hope Bloom. And daily there are more than 20,000 cars passing by our company. And we thought we need to do something with this message.
Yeah.
And actually, this campaign, the pictures you see, is a campaign from 2010. And during this period, during the COVID crisis, it's all about recycling, about looking at things on a different way.
Yeah.
So we were looking in our archive, and we found these pictures. And Miranda van Kester, of course, I think a lot of other viewers will know her, because you had the trend talk a couple of weeks ago with Miranda. Miranda is for 15 years she's responsible for our campaigns, and so I asked her, what can we do? And she said, I think these pictures are stunning for this campaign, and the designer Angela, she put the right signs in, and we together with Tanko Sign and Print, it's a company for 15 years. They are supplying us with the pictures on the building.
Yeah.
And we put it on the building to give the people hope and to give a positive message, because of course COVID-19 is a really difficult difficult period for a lot of people, for everybody, for the no matter what sector you're in, and we want to do something positive. So that's why we put on the new campaign on the wall, Let Hope Bloom, because flowers are always blooming, and they give you hope, they give you joy, and even in times of sorrow, they give you they give you also things to think of,
Yeah, and
positive
comfort.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, comfort. Yeah, thank you. I was looking for that word. Yeah.
Actually, every campaign is very strong. I mean, that's great. Willy Armelini is saying, I seek them out at each show to photograph their new image. So you can see how strong the images are you are using in the campaigns. So that's really great.
Yeah, some people do collect them. Some of our customers, but also I get emails from people. They want to. They ask if they can get it. They can get the pictures to print it or to hang in their house, in their home, and yeah, it's a compliment for us. And we started 15 years ago. We started with this kind of pictures. We are make the combination of Phalaenopsis orchids, of orchids and models to make it more fashionable. And we're still doing it, and we're doing it in a lot of different kind of ways. And
it looks great.
Thank you.
Yeah, can you tell us a bit about the breeding process?
Yeah, of course, because we are a Jongslund company.
Yeah, it's Circus, so you have to make a salto sometimes.
Of course, and I always say it's never dull at Sion.
Yeah.
So sometimes it happens. It happened because I'm walking now. I told you. You already told. It will take. It's a long process to create orchids.
Yeah.
And right behind me, you can see the process of orchids. And I will turn around the camera so you can see what's going on there. And
yeah, there we are.
Yeah, there we are. Okay, so at first, we have 15 pictures, and I'm gonna walk by. So first, it starts with the pollination. You choose a variety to make a pollination. Then you get the seed pod development, as you see here. And look over here. These are the seeds.
Wow.
In the pot. Yeah.
How many seeds are there in a pot? Do you know? It looks like a lot.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I will send you a pot, and then you can count them.
Okay.
Okay. A lot, yeah. Millions, yeah.
Wow.
So the pot will go to the laboratory. We don't have our own laboratory, but we work with the laboratory in Germany and in Taiwan as well, because Taiwan is one of the most developed places to create orchids. Then you get the small boxes like you see in here, and the plants are put in agar. Yeah, it's a strange name, but it's like a kind of dark
gel.
Gel, and it's a perfect way to grow orchids in. After that, as you can see it over here. They are out of the cup, and then they're going into a plug.
Yeah, that's actually something new, the plugs, or that's a new development.
Yeah, we're doing it. I think we're doing it for 3 years now, maybe 3-4 years. We're doing it. Before we had a big trays, and all the plants were together, and you have to pull the plants out, but you get a lot of damage. The roots get damaged, so you get some plants were dying. And a plant like this from the laboratory will cost 80 cents. So when you kill them, it will cost you money. So it took a flight. It was really going fast, the development in the plugs. And the most positive of the plugs is that they had their own pots. They had their own place to grow in, as you can see over here.
Kirsten van Dijk is saying they must be easy to ship as well. Yeah, it's easier to ship, less damage, because you don't have to pull the roots apart from each other.
True. Yeah, and when one plant is ill, it won't, or it less will infect the other plants.
Yeah.
So they go into, after the plug, they go into the greenhouse, and the greenhouse temperature is around 26, 28 degrees.
Nice and warm.
Yeah, so you don't want to go there in your circus outfit. Promise me.
Nope.
I'm sorry. Trust me in this. So after 6 months, you can see the difference. The plants are getting bigger, and like instead of there.
Yeah, so that's only the 6 months from the first plug we saw until this plant. It's not 6 months from the laboratory, because that's already taking a much longer time, of course.
Yeah, true. A plant over here is already 6 months old.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another 6 months. This is how we sell them to other customers. We sell them like this to our customers, and they will grow them like flowering plants. Of course, you have to pot them. It's happening by hand, and we pot them in the bark, and it's the outside of the cedar tree, and there's some moss in as well, and it's perfectly for orchids, because in nature they will grow in the trees and everything.
Yeah, and it's also planted in a transparent pot.
Yeah, true.
And why is that?
Because the roots of the orchids, I will show you later. Can I show you here? No, I will show you later. Because they need light as well. They need, they need the photosynthesis. Otherwise they will die. And it's the same when you put the orchids, when you put them in normal soil, potting soil, they will die as well. Because they need to breathe by their roots.
Yeah. Yeah, it's you're making sure it looks a little bit like how they grow in nature.
Yeah. It's artificial growing like in nature.
Yeah.
So then they go into the greenhouse over here, and then you get the branches. The branches need sticks, otherwise you can't transport them, and the branches are too weak to flower. They will break. Yeah. So we put some sticks in.
But with, sorry to interrupt you, with number 11, you're at another temperature regime, right?
Yeah, true.
Or number 12. Yeah, number 12. Sorry,
true.
number 12.
Yeah, no problem. Here at number 11, we start at 26, 28 degrees. But when the plants are here, we put them at the temperature of 19 degrees. Yeah. So the plant thinks it will die, and it's making branches. Yeah,
that's when it's getting a little bit colder. Thank you, Kirsten, for helping us. Epiphytic growing conditions with a transparent container. Those words were a little bit too difficult for me. That's why I tried to say it a little bit different.
Okay. We're learning together.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, after the 19 degrees, we get the branches, and eventually we get the flowering plants. And when we have a new variety, we call it a new arrival. Yeah. Of course, first you have the testing phase, but after that, after the testing phase, they go to the new arrivals. Yeah.
And the testing phase is also, of course, taking probably a couple of years, because we're talking from a young plant until flowering for about exactly a year. So to see if it flowers nicely, if the colors nicely, things like that. Then you come up to 10 years before you got a new arrival.
Yeah,
so
true.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and we have the plants in our company before they're flowering. It takes almost 3 years from small plant to flowering plant.
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually on your pots. I know that you can see the date or the week and the year that they were planted. Yeah, so if you get the plants from Sion, if you look carefully on the pot, you will see the week and the year that it's planted, and you will see that it's exactly a year.
Yeah, I will show you later on when we are in the between the assortment presentation. I will show the pots and the print as well.
Yeah. Okay, great.
And, Okay, and
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna turn it around again.
Yeah.
It's me. Yeah. I think you already told the viewers. You already told them something about our trends.
Yeah.
Here in Sion we have our trend lab, and as you can see right behind me, it's blue, and this is the organic trend. It's very important to save the world together. And in the horticulture sector, we use a lot of plastic, a lot of material that's not really good for the environment.
Yeah.
So a lot of companies are working to make the world better, and so it's a kind of a trend. It's getting mainstream. Thankful. We are really thankful that it's getting mainstream, but it's still developing, and so we have different kind of trends, the packaging, the pots, and I'm going to show you around.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
And
Meanwhile, I will say hello to Cookie. Cookie, thank you for joining us again. And Willie's making whiskey, 10 years in the making. So I think another 2 years, Willie.
Okay. We'll see the whiskey.
Yeah.
Okay, so recycle the present, save the future, and it's really relevant to save the future. And in this part of our trend presentation, maybe you recognize maybe you can recognize the green.
I can recognize it, but I don't know if others do.
Of course, you know that.
Yeah, you can say it.
Maybe.
Yeah, 7-Up bottles.
Yeah. So the 7-Up bottles, the plug trays are from recycled rest material made from the 7-Up bottles. The glass over here is made of recycled material. Even the cards. Save the Earth is the only planet with orchids, and never forget the orchids. These cards are from Print House, and they are made from the recycled paper as well.
Okay.
And here we have the glass from Yodeco, and the glass is all recycled. And as you can see, there are no sticks. We are using dried flowers, as you can see.
Actually, it's bleached Circus, which is really popular at the moment as well to use.
Yeah. And all the arrangements are done by Atelier Bloom. And John, I had to say hello from Evelyn to you.
Yeah. Say hello to Evelyn. Always nice to work with Evelyn. She's such a creative person.
Yeah, it's a really nice person. She's so creative. These pots are from Broekhoff, and they're made of elephant grass. It looks like plastic. It feels like plastic, but it isn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it's amazing material as well.
Look great. Joe Hammonds is saying, love your environmental approach.
Great, thanks, Joe. Good to hear. And all the materials over here are
just
recycled, from the trays, from carton to the bamboo material from Nisperik.
I really like it. Yeah.
So it's really important as a orchid grower and as a grower in common to be busy with this kind of subject.
Yeah, that's for sure. And it's a great presentation.
Thank you so much. It's really fun to show you around.
Yeah.
And I will turn it around again because of the situation, and we're not going to talk a lot about it. But it's important to stay in home. People can't go on holiday and they can't go to other countries. And for you as well, are you able to come to the Netherlands or no?
Not yet. So I hope
Okay,
in a
nice.
couple of weeks. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I said I hope in a couple of weeks, but now that it's 30, 35 degrees, I don't know for sure. Because in
No.
Holland it's not that warm.
Okay, so I think I have to send you some orchids because we introduced a new trend, and it's the orchid sun trend, the stay-at-home holiday. And I will turn the camera around because we have a beautiful presentation over here. It's in warm gold, and you can see it here.
Yeah, it looks.
Yeah, these are the warm colors, like the sunset. It's really popular on Instagram as well. Pictures of sunsets with the lavender, with the orange, with the yellows, all kind of colors.
Yeah, and again a lot of bamboo as well. I see in the presentation.
Yeah, yeah. And this is designed as well by Evelyn from Atelier Bloom, together with Atelier Vernieuwing, and they create this for us. The trends are coming from Sandra Koenigs from Trend Logic. Maybe you know her as well.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, she's so famous in our sector.
Yeah.
So this is all about the home holiday, the happy holidays, to make your home a really nice warm place. And it's our orchids are perfect to create your own tropical feeling.
Yeah, and
So it's
especially in a
tropical
warm,
island.
in a warm summer, they are long lasting, so you can enjoy them the whole summer as well, and even longer.
Yeah, true. And it's also possible to put them outside, to put them on the terrace, or when the temperature is above 15 degrees, you can put them in at the terrace as well. So
Yeah.
you can enjoy them.
Don't
And
don't put them in direct sunlight though, because they're not used to it. Also in nature, they're not used to being in direct sunlight. So
true. Otherwise, the leaves get burned, and they need some protection, like our own skin. And I wanted to show you something really nice because the orchids are always developing, and especially for the florists, we're working with different kind of companies, and of course, florists have to do something else, and they don't want to sell the same orchids as in supermarkets.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the fragrance one? This one is it's a Centium, and I think when the florist will smell them, they will be so enthusiastic. They're amazing, and we introduced them during the Floral and Trade Fair last November.
Yeah.
And maybe people will remember this.
I do. You're saying that this is especially for florists. I mean, it's a great story to tell about the scent of the flowers as well. I mean, that's a unique selling point of these orchids. But you really, the whole assortment you are having, you split it up into two. So for florist and for retail, right?
Yeah, true. We're working with two different kind of segments. We're working with fancy. Fancy is for the retail, for the supermarkets, for the do-it-yourself markets, and the discounters. And we're working with the luxury segment. That's for the florist, the stylist, and the wedding planners. And I will turn the camera around again. I will show you later some different kind of varieties because the difference between that kind of segments are the colors, of course, the number of flowers. I can send you later if you want. I can, if our viewers are interested in the information about it, I can send them, and it's also about the trends. If people want to they want to have some trend cards, because we have trend cards as well. I will show you around. I have one here.
Meanwhile, I was showing your Instagram account as well, so a lot of
Okay, great. Thanks.
shown there as well. Yeah.
We have the Sion Trend Lab cards, and there's more information about the varieties and about the segments as well. So I can send it by email.
Yeah, can you say the name of the perfumed orchid one more time? Karina's asking.
Yeah, we have different ones. We have the Odorion. Can you read it? Yeah.
I will put the text there as well.
Yeah.
Odorion.
Yeah. And we have Centium.
And Centium.
Yeah.
And there they are both. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
That's actually something that isn't happening a lot. That Phalaenopsis are sold by name.
True. 15 years ago we started. We started with giving our varieties names. All our own varieties are ending on Ion. So we have the Mountain, we have the Centium, Odorion, Evolution, and a lot of other names. And because we think it's important to give them a name. When they only have a number, it's only a number. It's not a personality. And some of the most of our varieties are personalities. Of course, they are plants, but they're kind of they are so different. Like this one over here. Can you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not one of our own varieties, but it's so special. If this one had only a number, it's only a number. So you give more emotions when you give them a name. And for us, our wish, it was and it still is, that florists are starting to order by name. So they always know when they order an Evolution or a Mountain, they're always sure that they have the variety that they really like and with the best quality.
Yeah, the variety and also the colors, because most of the time when a florist is asking for a mix, they don't know which kind of colors will be in the mix. And ordering by name, that makes it much better and easier to sell as well. Don't forget about that as well.
Yeah, true. And you already mentioned it, to order a mix. Sometimes the trend is more purple and pink. And you don't need the white one or the orange one, or maybe you're inspired by the sunset, like right behind me. Then you like to have a yellow-orange mix. And we promote to sell the flowers by name or by color. Order a whole tray of the Evolution, so only the purple one, and not just a mix or not just purple. Ask what you really want, what really makes you happy. And when you are happy, your customers are happy. And a happy customer is more income in your because when customers are happy, they will come back to you.
Yeah. Can you show us a bit more in the Trend Lab? Because I know you have a meeting soon as well. So, and I want to show everybody what's going on at your place, because there's so much to see.
Yeah, it's true. And otherwise, we can do it next week again. This is the Dream Trend. A lot of pink and really nice varieties. This is a scented variety as well.
Okay. And which one is that? That's a good question.
Good question.
We will come back on that one. Yeah.
I will ask my colleague, but he's talking over this name. Wait, is it? Oh, it's also the Centium.
Oh, it's also Centium. Okay.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. This is a really nice one.
Yeah.
This is the Silkion, and as you can see,
frame your dream.
Frame your dream. Yes, as you can see, we're working together with Nistrik, and you can see different kind of frames with a nice heart. So no sticks or hardly no sticks and frames. So to see something different,
Yeah.
to add some value, to make it more special. It's here in the Netherlands. It's a really ongoing trend to use dried flowers. So why don't you use dried flowers together with orchids?
Yeah, for sure. Great idea.
And here we have some other material like wool.
Yeah. And it's called Hug Your Dream, right?
Yeah, hug your dream. And because of the social distancing, it's not possible to hug people. So hug your orchids.
Yeah.
And and also you can pack your dream together with Broekhoff and Koenpak. We found some special packaging over here. You can
Yeah.
see. Yeah, to make it when you put it in something like this.
Oh.
Again, a salto.
Hula hoop.
Yeah, when you put it in this, yeah, you make it a really present. It's a really
Yeah.
present.
Yeah, that's for sure. Wow, they look great.
Thanks. Okay, so of course safety in this company is also important.
Yeah, we can see.
I was talking about the other segment, the fancy segment for discounters and for the supermarkets. And trends are all over. They're not only in one segment, they're in all different kind of segments.
Yeah.
And at this area, it's the Orchid Boost. Here you can see the trends they are going. They can be possible when you are a retailer. And if you are a florist and you like this kind of trend, of course, it's no problem. But
Yeah.
create your own trend, and we are giving people the ingredients to do something with the trend, and but you have to develop it furthermore on your own.
Yeah, you may have to make it your own style as a florist.
Yeah, because you don't want to be a copycat.
No.
And of course, you can copy things, but do put something in from yourself. Like here, we put some really nice labels in.
Oh, salto again.
Sorry. Here are the sticks, but there's a straw. There's a paper straw in
Yeah,
it.
that's a paper straw. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes it so more special, as you can see over here. Here, there's a lizard in, like this, a little smiley for some nice gifts.
Yeah.
The Mikado.
Great ideas. You can do so many different things instead of just a stick with the orchids.
Yeah, when you do it like this, it's so much more fun. And as you can see, the backdrop.
Yeah.
Go to the do-it-yourself store. Take some nice wallpaper, or print it, or just create a stage for the orchids. Create a stage for your product. And
I mean, that's great for window dressing as well. If somebody passes your shop and sees this, that's great.
Yeah, and now are there orchids in, but you can make a really nice flower piece, a flower arrangement, or a pretty bouquet in a glass vase. And yeah, you are really making a statement like this.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Here in the Netherlands, the concept stores are really popular, and the concept stores are selling coffee, they are selling clothing. And why don't you start your own orchid concept store with your clothing as well? Like this. Of course, this is only for fun. Nice pots with prints, nice text cards on it, postcards. What do you think of the stick like this?
It's great.
Yeah,
and combining it with the boxes and everything, that really makes it a nice gift.
Yeah. So over here we have the fashion booth.
Yeah. Wow. it's really great to see how you work and inspire everybody in the industry. I mean, you're helping the growers with new varieties, but you're also helping their customers with selling it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's great.
We have some partners who work with us, and we are really happy with them. And because of course we can't do it on our own, and here we have our partners, and like the pottery, we can't be a trend lab without pottery partners.
Yeah.
And here like Compact, Green Create. Sometimes we paint our leaves, Pottery Direct, Niftrick. Yeah, we can't we can't do this without them because it's so important. And
here somebody is already saying, no wonder you are successful. Helping everybody out, and that's great.
I don't have a connection at the moment.
Okay, wait 1 second. Yeah, probably. Can you hear me now again? You can't hear me?
We have some problems with the sound.
Okay. I will quickly reconnect and hopefully Maarten will hear me.
Back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
One moment. You say something?
Yeah, something.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why, but there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, before we run out of time, because I know you have an important meeting soon as well. Can you show what's going on here? And
here we have we are working with different kind of breeders. Some of our customers are also breeders, and we sell those varieties as well.
Yeah.
And we created a trend island with all those kind of varieties, and these colors are really trending at the moment.
Yeah.
And again, the soft pastels.
I like the pots, by the way.
Which one?
All of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what's going on over here.
Okay, so you're not only showing your own varieties, but also from other breeders.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like this one is from Pico breeding over here.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to tell something, and I really want to tell something about this variety, because this variety called the Donation, and it looks like a white one. It looks like a simple white one. This is the same one.
Okay.
Do you see the difference?
Yeah.
So when it started, Donation starting as a white one.
Yeah.
And after 7 weeks, it gets green.
Wow.
And it's not painted. It's not dyed. It's just it's a special. It's something special. So it's a gift from nature. Yeah. Donation is getting green. So you started white and we're going green.
Yeah. Carrie-Anne is saying stunning product and beautifully presented. Carina van der Plas is saying I'm loving the pots on the wire stand. Any ideas where I can purchase those from?
In the
it was in this presentation on the other side. Yeah, those ones. Yeah.
These ones. They're from Atelier Bloom. They're coming from Atelier Bloom.
Okay.
So,
Carina, I will send you the details from Atelier Bloom so you can contact them.
Yeah, and otherwise you can always contact me by email. That's no problem. And yeah, I already was talking about the big presentation.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. We have over 300 different kind of varieties standing over here.
300, wow.
300, yeah. It's like a positive flowering tsunami.
Yeah.
and
all the colors and different heights and everything, wow.
And here you can see the name.
Yeah.
And
can you a little bit more to the left? Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. week 27, 2019. Yeah.
Yeah. Was a salto again.
Yeah. Telephone is getting tired.
2019. No. And I was telling about the luxury,
Yeah.
as you can see. And this is more the luxury. Different kind of colors, different kind of prints. As you can see over there, it's a little bit more white and a little bit purple. And here we have,
Must have been a lot of work to putting those all together, and by variety,
yeah,
by color and everything. But it looks great. It's like an orchid heaven.
yeah, actually it is. Actually, it is an orchid heaven. And it's funny that you say that. A couple of years ago, I had a really famous pop star here, and she was visiting our company. And I opened the door, and she came in our production hall, and she said, "Oh my God, I'm an orchid heaven." And
Yeah.
yeah, we are working every day in this beautiful orchid heaven with those with these beautiful products. And yeah, I always say we never get bored of the orchids because
Yeah.
look how beautiful they are, and more small varieties.
Beautiful. And yeah, I mean, Phalaenopsis it has been growing a lot, of course. More and more Phalaenopsis was coming into the market, but taking in account that it takes 10 years from crossbreeding to having a new variety, yeah, we can see a lot of new things, new shapes, new colors are coming up to upcoming years. So that's
Yeah,
great to look forward to.
like this, we call it the big lip,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's also really popular. It's something new. Like here, you can see the difference.
Yeah.
So
It's beautiful.
every time, every day, our breeders are working on the most beautiful to create the most beautiful varieties. And
Yeah.
look like this.
Wow.
This is almost a bouquet.
I just wanted to say the same. It's just like a bouquet. Wow.
Yeah, it's perfectly fitting in as a table arrangement.
Yeah.
So there's so much possible with the beautiful with this stunning product.
Yeah.
And I'm
I think.
working for 10 years in Sion, and every day I'm enthusiastic about it.
Yeah.
And it's not and that's not it's only my work, my job, because yeah, I just love it.
Yeah. I think we have to launch Orchid TV to show the people all of this beauty, maybe on a weekly basis.
Yeah,
Because I think we
I'm
could.
in.
Yeah, I think we could show every variety one by one and tell about it because it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
But yeah, let's keep that for another time.
yeah.
And
Maybe we can do a special.
yeah, let's do a special, an orchid special. So hopefully the people are in as well. So let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
Maarten, I want to thank you very much for showing us around this time, and let's hope we do another time soon as well, and to tell more about yeah, the varieties and all the questions people will ask by that time, or if they have questions already, what they want to see, just let us know, and we will make sure that soon we have part 2 of the Orchid special and Orchid TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and maybe we can ask some guests as well and take a look at some other orchids because
Yeah.
now I showed you only the Phalaenopsis orchids. We only grow Phalaenopsis orchids, but there are 14,000 different kind of orchids, and
Wow.
by far the Phalaenopsis is the most popular and the most productive one. But
Yeah.
there's so much more to see.
Yeah. Okay, let's work that out. It sounds like a good plan. So
Yeah,
thank you
me
very
too.
much. Of course, we still have the video for the flower dinner. So I want to yeah, show that to the people as well. I want to thank you for now, Maarten, for joining us. Hope to see you soon. And everybody, thank you for watching. And let's show the video. Okay. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. Hope to see you next Friday. We have a very special guest. Who it is, I will announce you on Monday, but stay tuned for that because it's really going to be a special guest. Thank you for watching and have a nice weekend.